but you got to go and contact, go to those brothers' YouTube page, say, hey brothers, I want to learn more. I'm willing to show up with a Bible and a garment. You're not going to be teaching. You're just going to be, listening, showing up to camp. But that is the closest camp, that I can think of. Is those brothers in GMS Northwest up there in North, close to Seattle, but they're in Tacoma. So as of right now, it was kind of not anything that like I was expecting. I don't know how to fucking this new update got me fucked up. It's lucky. Hebrew name. I'll check out your YouTube page after this. If I don't know brothers, I'll say Allah, Babu Shah. You already know if you're not getting set up for camp. But because hey man, we're supposed to come out here, and network with brothers. So we're not. This is just not something I was sent to do. This is just my own personal, trip out here. But hey man, that's called all you how about Shemi Al Shai that you came across this video because now, hey man, go talk with those and start congregating with the brothers in GMS Northwest, out there in Washington. But I'm gonna get back to this lesson on.
Shalom, Yasher Allah. First and foremost, I would like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chachadash. Double honors to the beloved elders and the apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim out there laboring that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Amar from the GMS Boise, Idaho camp, and I am doing this lesson for a correction video. I misspoke. I did not tell a brother correct instructions, and this is a correction video based on my response that I did not respond to this brother correctly, and I wanted to make this video for the Jake that commented on my channel, and his name was Salakia. Just to give you a better instruction, Ak. I don't want to mislead anybody. Salakia, I'm looking for his name to pop up. It's Salakia Yasher Allah, because I just wanted to make this video just to clarify the instructions, because I don't want to tell anybody wrong. Just to the point, to the brother Yakanan Ban Malakia, out of Oregon City, that commented on this live stream. I just want to let you know, man, the orders are this: if you are the only Hebrew Israelite that is following and knows the doctrine of Great Millstone, there's no other camp in Portland. There's not a Great Millstone camp in Portland. You are supposed to go out there and do the work. You are the camp. You are responsible for holding it down in your area. You don't have to be in Great Millstone to only do the work. This is a bidding to all men to go out and do the work. And I misspoke by telling you to go with a garment and Bible to go to the brothers in GMS Northwest. That is incorrect. You are supposed to go and do the work, go on the highways and byways, make sure you're doing lessons throughout the week, but show that you're actually about this truth. There's no point of why you all of a sudden, I'm not saying it's you personally, but there's no reason why you should have been waiting for a brother to go out there and do the work in your city before you wanted to do it. You go out and establish the camp yourself and teach the correct doctrine. And in the meantime, if you're consistent and you're actually about it, you're not showing up once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, once a month. No, it's every week you're doing something, man. Brothers will be watching. I'll subscribe to your channel. I'll be watching to see how you respond to this video, to see if by the time you actually get to this, come around to it, you may see it or not. But the point is that the correct message is this: if there's any camp, if there's any brothers out there, Salaki, not camp, is there any brothers out there that don't have a camp in their immediate city, or any Salaki, you're supposed to do the work. If there's no GMS camp in your area, you're supposed to do the work. Point blank, period. We're supposed to bid men to the marriage, cry aloud, spare not. So we're not going to tell somebody to just show up to camp. And that's why I wanted to correct my statement, and just keep it simple, man. It is just go out there and do the work. Wait for a brother of Great Millstone to contact you. There's an order. When I responded to that brother, the only thing that I could think of was the camp closest to my head, closest to the area that I was at. But the head of the region, man, not to put, too many details, but it's out of LA. There's an order to things. There's brothers in LA that give, different instructions that come on down. So there's no confusion. There's no questioning what you need to do or what you don't need to do. It's really simple. Go out there and do the work and wait to be contacted. Show that you're diligent. Show that you're actually about it. Because I'm not going to, hey man, I looked at the videos and there wasn't a video up there for the last 6 months. You talked about a couple things like this, man, but not to call you out, but you really got to be doing it, man. Can't just be a keyboard warrior. And if you are just a keyboard warrior, if you do just want to be a hangout, if you're not serious about this, then stay in the house, man. If you're scared because you don't want to have a lot of big congregation of brothers around you because you don't want to do it alone, then stay in the house. A lot of brothers, including myself, started teaching alone, man. So there's a process to it. So I wanted to just show that little clip to make sure that is the incorrect statement. I wanted to show you that, make a correction and clarification for myself that is the orders, man. If there's no camp in your area, then you're supposed to do the work yourself. Point blank, period. But this is the scriptures that I have for this. This is 1 Timothy 4:11. These things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. You'll be laboring in this thing, man. Verse 14, neglect not the gift that is in thee. If you understand that Great Millstone has the truth and you have a sense to understand that you're an Israelite, you're supposed to go out and teach it. Get a 12 tribes chart, get a garment, get a Bible, get a camera, get a YouTube channel, and start posting, man. You already got a YouTube channel, but, start posting on it more. This is not something to be straddling the fence about. Either you do it or you don't. Stay away from us if you're not really serious about it, because we don't got time to waste, because time is short. And there should be a camp in Portland if there's none. You said Oregon City, but, most people know Portland. But go out there and do the work. 1 Timothy 4:14, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of the presbytery, man. And that's when, we got anointed when we started hearing these videos from the elders and apostles in the correct doctrine, when we started to understand what we need to do. Then we are able to, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing the word of the Most High. So you have to understand that if you understand prophecy at all, you've already been given a gift of faith to believe that. Because most people just, fuck it, there's just another Bible story of your belief. There's 1,000 different denominations or whatever people are going to say. But if you understand really what this is about, you should act on it and really be about it. Verse 15, meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Because if you're going out there and learning the doctrine yourself, you're going to go out there and teach, and then you're going to heap to yourselves believers, man, and Lord willing, the elect, because only the elect is going to hear that perfect song and want to know what it's about. Verse 16, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. So they don't just go out there talking bullshit, man. If you are going to go out and start doing the work, understand what you're saying in the sense that the doctrine has to be correct. You have to know the 12 tribes, certain prophecies that are very key to these last days, and keep it simple. And that's why, I'm making this correction video, because, I just want to clarify my incorrect answer. And that's why, hey, man, that's why it's all through the Spirit. And this is just a learning curve for myself, first and foremost, and to other brothers that, may need to hear this as well. Verse 16, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. Hey, man, so that's what it is. You gotta accept this truth. And there's no if, ands, or buts, man. Do the work or don't, man. Stay in the house. This is I'm gonna end this on this. First, Titus 1:13. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. So don't get all emotional, because I'm telling you exactly, because I'm correcting myself first and foremost. But now that the ball is in your court, you know what you should be doing. You know that you need to be doing the work. you know, the brother out there in Oregon City, and we're gonna be, you know, checking your channels, man. If you're really about it, or if you're just gonna brush it off, then it is what it is. But hey, Lord willing that this gets to that brother, you know, Lord willing that this was edifying unto the elect. And I just wanted to again make a clarification, you know, on my statement that I made incorrectly. You know, again, a learning curve for myself first and foremost, but Lord willing, you know, other brothers can learn from my mistakes. You know, so Lord willing that this was edifying unto the elect. Until next time, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekha Chodash, and double honors to the beloved elders and the apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth. And peace and salutations to all you hopeful Lektakim out there laboring that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Till next time, Lord willing, Shalom.